The sense of urgency you feel is not anxiety. It is your spirit recognizing a celestial appointment on the horizon. The recent chaos in your life is not a sign of failure. It is the sound of your old reality being dismantled to make way for your throne. The universe is not testing your endurance. It is measuring your capacity for a crown. You are in the final stages of a profound energetic preparation, and this transmission will provide the blueprint to understand precisely what is happening to you and why. In this strategic briefing, you will receive a threefold energetic download. First, we will decode the principle of prophetic convergence, revealing the energetic architecture of the coming November 5th shift. Second, you will be given the 5 primary calibration signals the universe is using to upgrade your system and confirm your readiness for a new assignment. And finally, you will receive the precise protocol for sovereign enthronement, a strategy to move from passive observer to the active architect of your new reality. The date of November 5th is not arbitrary. It is a point of prophetic convergence. Understand the energetic law at play. Reality is constructed of timelines and frequency bands. Most of the time, these streams run parallel to one another. A convergence point is a rare cosmic event where multiple high-frequency timelines intersect at a single node in spacetime. This creates an energetic gateway, a brief window where a quantum leap into a higher state of being becomes available. Think of it as a scheduled cosmic portal. For months, you have been undergoing an internal upgrade, raising your personal frequency through trial and tribulation. This date is the moment the external reality offers a frequency match for your new internal state. The feeling that something is coming is your soul's internal clock, which has been synchronized to this cosmic timetable. You are not waiting for a miracle. You are arriving at a scheduled destination that you chose long ago. Your preparation has been the journey. November 5th is the arrival gate. But how can you be certain that you are scheduled for this specific upgrade? The universe does not operate on hope. It operates on clear communication through energetic signals. These are not random occurrences. They are deliberate calibration signals confirming that your system is being prepared for enthronement. These 5 signals are your confirmation. The first signal is the sudden increase in frequency synchronicities. This manifests as repeating number sequences like 111, 444, or 777. It is also the repeated appearance of specific symbols, animals, or even names that hold a deep significance for you. The underlying principle is that of resonance. The universe is using the simple, repetitive language of mathematics and symbolism to get your attention. These are not just signs, they are frequency markers. When you see 444 on a clock, a license plate, and a receipt all in one day, the universe is striking a specific energetic tuning fork. The frequency of 444 is one of stability, foundation, and angelic support. This signal is a confirmation that the foundational work for your throne is complete and is being divinely supported. It is a direct memo from the cosmos, saying, "The scaffolding is secure. Proceed."
The second calibration signal is the systematic collapse of old structures. This often feels the most jarring. It is the sudden end of a long-term relationship, the unexpected loss of a job, or the dissolving of a friendship that once defined you. The energetic law here is that of structural integrity. A new kingdom cannot be built upon a rotten foundation. Before your enthronement, the universe must conduct a controlled demolition of every person, situation, and belief system that is out of alignment with your future sovereign self. That relationship that ended was not a failure. It was the removal of an energetic anchor that would have kept your new ship in the old, shallow harbor. The job you lost was not a rejection. It was the demolition of a cage your spirit had long since outgrown. This process is not punishment. It is a profound act of grace. The universe is clearing the land upon which your empire will be built. It is removing everything that cannot withstand the weight of the crown you are about to receive. If this understanding of benevolent collapse resonates, it is because you are being called to a higher level of strategy. This is the nature of the work transmitted through this channel. Consider subscribing to join the collective of those who command their reality. Once the old structures are cleared, the universe begins deploying the new personnel for your mission. The third calibration signal is therefore the occurrence of strategic intersections. These are brief, potent interactions with strangers who appear in your life to deliver a crucial piece of information, a key, or a perspective shift, and then often disappear just as quickly. The principle here is one of divine deployment. The universe deploys energetic agents, human or otherwise, to deliver specific data packets required for your mission. The brief conversation with a woman in a grocery line who says the exact thing you needed to hear to solve a problem is not a coincidence. It was a scheduled delivery. That person was an activated courier, and their purpose was to intersect your path, deliver their energetic payload, and move on. Recognize these moments as divine intelligence at work, confirming that your path is being actively managed and supported with the precise resources you need, exactly when you need them.
These external deliveries are calibrated to activate and sharpen your own internal intelligence systems. The fourth signal is a marked increase in your sensory and intuitive perception. Your dreams become more vivid, symbolic, and prophetic. You begin to know things without a logical explanation. You can feel the energetic truth behind someone's words, regardless of what they are saying. The energetic law here is the activation of your sovereign guidance system. To rule a new domain, you must be able to perceive reality on multiple levels. Your spiritual nervous system is undergoing a significant upgrade. Your clairsenses, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience are being brought fully online. That gut feeling that screams no when you are about to make a poor decision is your upgraded internal security system. The dream that shows you a potential future is your new strategic forecasting software. This is not you becoming weird, it is you becoming more fully functional. It is the sharpening of the tools required for leadership. With your sovereign guidance system fully online, you are now prepared for the final verification of your mastery. The fifth and final calibration signal is the return of old tests in new forms. An old pattern, a past relationship dynamic, or a previous fear will suddenly reappear. The universe is not being cruel. It is administering your final exam. Before you can be granted a new level of sovereign power, you must demonstrate complete mastery over your current energetic domain. The underlying principle is that of karmic graduation. The universe sends a final holographic simulation of an old wound to verify that you have integrated its lesson. When an old figure from your past reaches out with the same familiar drama, it is not a setback. It is the final loyalty test before your coronation. Your ability to respond with detached wisdom rather than react from old programming is the passing grade. It is the final signature on your certificate of ascension, confirming you are no longer governed by the past and are therefore qualified to govern the future. Recognizing these 5 signals is the critical first step. But observation alone is not enough to claim your throne. Now you must receive the protocol for sovereign enthronement. This is the strategy that shifts you from a passive recipient of signs into the active, conscious builder of your new reality. The core principle is embodiment. You do not wait for the kingdom to arrive. You must become the frequency of the ruler first, and the kingdom will then manifest around you as a perfect energetic match. This protocol has 3 steps. First, acknowledge and archive. When a signal appears, do not dismiss it. Pause and state either internally or aloud, signal received, acknowledged, and archived. This is a conscious act of communication. It tells the universal intelligence that you are online, you are paying attention, and you are ready for more data.
The second step of the protocol is to translate the data. After acknowledging the signal, You must ask the strategic question, what is the core directive contained in this signal? Do not simply marvel at the synchronicity. Extract its meaning. If the signal was the collapse of a codependent friendship, the directive is to fortify your personal boundaries. If the signal was the number 1111, the directive is to initiate the new project you have been contemplating. You must translate the energetic data into a clear, actionable instruction for yourself. This is the move from mystic to strategist. The third and final step is to embody the authority. Based on the directive you just translated, you must take one immediate, physical, decisive action that aligns with the person who is already sitting on that throne. If the directive is to embody financial sovereignty, the action is to create a budget, open a new investment account, or pay off a debt. If the directive is to step into creative leadership, the action is to write the first page, register the domain name, or make the phone call. These are not small acts. They are declarations of power. Each action is you laying another stone in the foundation of your castle. You are actively building your throne in the present moment, so that when the portal of November 5th opens, there is a seat already waiting for you to occupy. You now possess a new and profound capacity. You can see that the universe is not happening to you. It is a highly intelligent system that is actively conspiring for you. The unsettling events and strange synchronicities of your recent past are no longer a mystery. They are revealed as a coordinated, strategic campaign to clear your path, upgrade your systems, and prepare you for a higher calling. The collapse was a necessary demolition. The synchronicities were confirmations from your support team. The final tests were your certification for leadership. You are no longer an observer of your fate, but its chief architect, fully equipped to interpret reality signals and command your next move with authority and precision. This is a collective enthronement. Your clarity serves as a lighthouse for others who are navigating this same shift. In the comments below, state one calibration signal you have now recognized in your own life and share your discernment of its core directive. By testifying to your own preparation, you grant another the permission to recognize theirs. Read the transmissions of your peers to calibrate your own perception and witness the symphony of this global ascension. A throne is not meant for isolation. It is a seat on a new council that is rising together.